An Russian teacher working in Azerbaijan is unhappy that his Azerbaijani student regularly arrives at class at least 30 minutes and sometimes as much as 1 hour late for class. He knows that the traffic in Baku is bad, but this is getting ridiculous. One morning, when he arrives late again, he explodes in front of the others in the class. He then takes his aside and tells her that if he can't get to class on time, he may expel from school. He responds by throwing books.
Teacher, how can I fix this problem?
Sorry, teacher. Can I come in?
Yes, stand here. Why do you usually come late?
Sorry, but it is bus and traffic which make me late. Please make me sorry.
If you arrive late again, you will be expelled from school!
Analysis with theories. The case shows that the teacher has made a number of mistakes by not understanding that in some cultures it is not acceptable to criticize people in front of others. This is because a public telling of leads to a loss of face. It can also be unacceptable to show emotions at the school, university and workplace. Also, there are always going to be times when criticism is necessary. In this cultural context, direct criticism, even in a one-to-one situation, is not acceptable. As the second one from the top and the second one from the bottom show, Azerbaijani people are more indirect in expressing negative feedbacks and tend to avoid confrontation. However, Russian people are more direct confrontational in expressing criticism and disagreement. Lighton, who has carried out research into indirectness and conflict avoidance, suggests that there are 3 ways of dealing with the situation.
There are 3 ways of dealing with the situation. First, blur the sender. This means that you don't criticize the person directly, but do so through a friend or colleague. Second, blur the receiver. This means that you mention the problem in front of the whole group rather than picking out an individual. Third, and the final, blur the message. This could mean talking about a hypothetical case or asking indirect questions such as do you still live out of town or how is the baby? It might even involve giving excessive praise. The secretary would then know that something was wrong.
2 of students studying computer engineering at the University of Florida in the United States, one of them from Sweden and one from Azerbaijan. One day, the professor decided to take an unexpected exam. At the time, no student was ready for the exam. Students from Sweden and Azerbaijan, who always received excellent marks, but this time they received low marks in this exam. The reactions of these 2 friends to the results were completely opposite. While the student from Azerbaijan saw that his educational life was over because of his result, the student from Sweden thought that he would forget this result by getting high marks in the next exams.
I reviewed your last exam results and I can say none of you were ready for today's exam. Even Mikhail and Hussein received such low marks.
This is the lowest result I ever had in my university life. Hey bro, did you get D like me?
Yes.
I told you that exam is approaching, we need to prepare. Anyway, we will improve our results in the next exams. Do you want to go eating pizza after class? I know best Italian restaurant near our university.
What? Pizza? My education is over and you say pizza. I should return to Azerbaijan to give up education and to continue my father's work.
Hey bro, what are you talking about? You have the highest average marks in our university. This exam doesn't change anything.
Not. From now, all the results will be like it. It is better to return to Azerbaijan and to be unemployed here.
Your Hofstede was right. How it feels you lived in resident society for 18 years. Don't be so pessimistic. We will prepare together and we'll make our results A.
It is clear that you lived in an indulgent society. Can we do that?
Of course bro, trust me.
Where can we do eat pizza?
When we look at this case, as Michael said, we need to talk about Hofstede's cross-cultural studies. Indulgence stands for a society in which people has free gratification of their needs and basic human needs such as enjoying life and having fun Restraint stands for a society in which people have very strict social norms, and they suppresses their needs. Indulgent societies, people are more optimistic and they don't take life seriously. But in restrained society, people are more pessimistic and they have very rigid behavior.
There are some statistics that show massive indulgence and self-restraint countries in the world. Indulgence scores are highest in Latin America, parts of Africa, English-speaking countries, and Nordic countries like Sweden. Self-restraint is mostly found in East Asia like China, Eastern Europe like Russia, and the Muslim world like Azerbaijan.
If you look at the case, there are two students who always good marks, but this time they got low marks. One of them is from Sweden, indulgent society. The other of them is from Azerbaijan, restrained society. We can see this from their way of thinking. A Swedish student is very optimistic, a person who always focuses on personal happiness and mentors others. In contrast, the Azerbaijani student is very pessimist, a person firstly think about bad possibilities and more serious.
Always thinking the good side. The glass is half full, and every cloth has a silver lining. You have to make an effort to look at the good side.
Don't worry, everything will be good. Firstly, you should think about good probabilities. Then, you have got nothing to afraid of.
Get professional help. Sometimes we can't escape culture shock and we bring our own character with us when we come to another country. This character of ours can be strange in this country and it's normal. Going to a psychologist is a great option